Now let's enjoy the special program for Dragon Boat Festival about the story of Mr. Duff, an Indian who started his business in Xi'an.
Can you show us around your restaurant?
Sure.
Yeah.
So Red Fort is the first and only Indian cultural themed restaurant in China. And why we call it cultural restaurant? You look at the architects, like the way we design it,
Right.
and the umbrella, and you look at the painting and these handicraft items we bought from India.
All from India.
All
right?
from India.
Okay.
And also we have, like a everyday Bollywood, live Bollywood dance. Even though that you see that, look at those elephant.
Wow.
We bought it from India,
Oh.
which made very special. People feel like they are in India.
Right. I feel like I'm in India, right?
Yep. Look at this painting.
Mm-hmm.
We bought all this from India.
Wow.
This painting itself representing, one city called Rajasthan,
Right.
where like we bought this water. The women bring this water from far away, and this kind of a camel and riding camel and all these things.
Mr. Dove, can I ask, what has made you come to China?
Bruce Lee. In a simple way. Actually, I used to watch a lot of kung fu movie.
Yeah, cool.
And I almost watched all the movies
Wow.
that the Bruce Lee was, played a role.
Okay.
And I was very much inspired by Bruce Lee. So that's the reason, I came to China.
Right. Really want to see the Kung Fu in China.
Yes, yes.
So now, how long have you been in China?
It's been almost 13 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you feel any difference between before and after you came here?
Oh, it is like, lot of differences, because when I was in India,
Right.
and my impression about China was it's very poor. And then second was like, most of the Chinese people, every Chinese can do kung fu.
Every Chinese can do Kung Fu.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was my impression. And then everybody just eat noodles with the chopsticks. That's three.
Okay.
And when I came to China, I was really shocked, really. I never thought of that. China has developed up very much. It was amazing, really. I was almost shocked because I flew from New Delhi to Hong Kong.
Right.
And then from Hong Kong, we took a fast train and then we came to Shenzhen. And it was unbelievable. I never thought of that China has developed, this much.
Right.
And second was like, but I was also disappointed because I thought that every Chinese can do kung fu. But when I came to China, by the time I realized that, no, it's not true.
It's like everybody saying Indians can do yoga.
Exactly,
Right.
exactly. And but it was really, very good experience. Yeah.
So as you have been in Hong Kong, Beijing,
Yeah.
and many other countries, why did you choose Xi'an to develop your catering business?
Truly speaking, that I have very special connection with Xi'an now.
Right.
But the choosing Xi'an because I have been to almost like 20 cities in China.
Wow.
And I was working initially, I work as a waiter to become a restaurant manager and then general manager and CEO of the company.
Right.
So I really grown very fast in past 10 years. And then I was looking for opportunity because I found that no one is really introducing Indian culture in China.
Right.
So there were a lot of Indian restaurants. But none was like, cultural themed restaurant.
Right.
And I had a dream. I wanted to open one cultural themed restaurant where people come in and they experience India.
Right. Like come into your restaurant and they find, it's exactly
Like India.
right. Okay.
And that was my dream. So I wanted to open this kind of a restaurant. So I visited several cities. I visited almost like 20 cities, like Sanya, Beijing, Shanghai, Nanjing, Qingdao, and almost like 20 cities. And when I came to Xi'an, I really just fall in love with the Xi'an because of it is rich, very rich culture,
Rich culture.
ancient past.
Okay.
The second, the Xuanzang. Because Xuanzang, like 1,013 years ago, he from Chang'an and he
Right.
visited India. The second was the starting point of Silk Route.
Right.
So somehow it's very much connected with India and it's very rich in culture. So that was the reason, I chose Xi'an.
Right.
Yeah.
As you just talked about the starting point of the Silk Road, so did the One Belt and One Road initiative has any effect on your business?
Oh, definitely it has, because this is the restaurant. We are at Thang West and we are at starting point of Silk Road. Now we are sitting here because this is street called Suchochulu Fangchingje, Silk Street. And then because of this, because this is the key project of President Xi, and lot of countries is involved. So a lot of people, when they talk about Silk Route, so they visited to our restaurant, and it really helped me in my business. And in the meantime, like a Thang West Market, when we deal with them, so they gave us like a 1.5 years rent free, which helps me to grow big. Yeah.
So as a very successful entrepreneur, on behalf of a person very like entrepreneurship, can you give us some advice or suggestions on entrepreneurship?
Sure, I think everybody should take the risk in life, because if you cannot take the risk, you cannot do the business, or you cannot grow in your life. That is very simple, but it has to be a calculative risk. I suggest that the young entrepreneur, they should do like deep survey, kind of a market survey, research what they want to do, and then see that how they are going to grow, within 5 years. It's not the current; they need to see the future, and also calculative risk. And I said they should do it. Yeah.
And thank you so much. And let's skip the career part. Let's go into the life part. So as I know, you have done many activities as for the public welfare.
Yeah.
So what made you to do so?
I think that is, I would say that is community responsibility. Every Tuesday, like today is Tuesday, so I don't eat anything. I save this money and I help in a orphanage school and help those poor kids. I think this is everyone's responsibilities. So I don't think that I'm doing something special. I think everybody should do it. And I'm doing it. Like every Tuesday, I don't eat anything. I keep fast, and then I save this money, and then I help. And I think this is a community responsibility. That's my responsibility. That's what I should do. So that's the reason, I do it often. Yeah.